You're now listening to a Bobby Johnson beat.
Hey, my main bitch and my savage man, bitch. I can get 2 for battle, hold me up on each pink. I need to go.
Tune in to Too Much Media.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is a creative mastery channel. We talk all things creativity and how to self-master in order to push your creativity forward. And if you're returning, shout out to you. Okay, so this is what we're talking about today. Obviously, we're talking about podcasts, but this is something that is popularly argued about on Twitter, where everyone's like, oh my God, take away the mics, take away the mics. And for a while now, I've had this very, strong feeling of like distaste when I hear that, because I just completely disagree with that point. Like, I know that it's kind of said because of what the nonsense is that people are always saying on their mics, but I believe that nonsense is exactly what we need more of. I think that like having a podcast increases our ability to have critical thought between the people who make sense and the people who are out here spewing nonsense. Like, think about how a podcast can air people out. Like, I feel as though being able to see through what people say in long form conversation is a good idea. Like, we need everyone to kind of take a moment and decide what they think. Like I feel like telling someone not to have a podcast is like telling someone not to think. It's like, oh yeah, you don't deserve to think. Like, at the end of the day, just because what they think is dumb doesn't mean they shouldn't think. Like, this bare minimum thinking that they try to do anyway. But you see, the fact that we can hear them think, we can disprove them and say, hey, no, that doesn't make sense. Like, what are we even discussing right now? Like, I feel as though that point of discouraging people to have podcasts, even as a joke, is not a good one. Like, we need to encourage people to have a podcast, to decide what they like about what life as a whole, what they want to think about, what they want to do. I'm not saying everyone has to have a podcast. I'm just saying if someone wants to have one, even if they're spewing stupidity, they should be allowed to have it. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, saying take away the mics, take away the microphone. Sorry. All I hear is Jessie Wu's voice when I think of take away the microphone. Because I always laugh about that when she says it, because it's like, yes, take that one away. But at the same time, like, to have a deeper thought on it, no, don't take the microphones away. Actually, give more microphones out. Like, I feel as though more people should be encouraged to do a podcast than against it. Like, there's worse things people could be spending their time doing than sitting around discussing. They're literally just talking. Like, how does this hurt anyone at the core of it if we're, listening critically? Like, you don't have to watch it. Like, for me personally, as soon as I don't like something, I just won't watch it. Like, I will purposely make sure the algorithm knows I don't want to see this. Like, I'll skip it quickly. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, I don't think that we should be even talking like that as a joke. Like, I don't think that that's something, like, there's a lot of things I feel as though that we do that with, that it doesn't make sense. It's like, oh, for example, every little kid shouldn't be dreaming of getting to the league as their way out, this, that, and the third. And every time I hear that point, I'm always like, but why not? Why can't the kid dream of getting to the league? Like, what's the problem with that? Who does that hurt? If they don't, the encouragement shouldn't be don't dream of getting to the league. It should be dream of getting to the league, and don't let that dream happen or not happen end your life. Like, it's like, okay, if it doesn't happen, then it's not over. Just do something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more of like teaching the emotional stability of how to pivot when things don't go your way. It's not about don't dream about it in the first place. What sense does that make? Like, I feel like you're closing people's brains off when you encourage things like that. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, if I think that I can make it to the league, like, why do you not want me to think that about myself? Like, that doesn't, it's all these things. It's just like these conversations we have about who gets to think they can do what is really, it really befuddles me. Like, I just never get it, because I'm just like, I see what you guys are saying. Like, no, some people, they don't need their voice out here. We don't need to be here. Then don't listen to it. Let them talk to the, to the microphone all day till their microphone breaks. But see, the thing is, that's not really what the problem is. The problem is, people always want a reason to discourage something. I don't know what it is, actually. I don't have to answer. That was just a pessimistic response, but I just don't agree with y'all. Like, no. Even if you are saying nonsense, just pick up your microphone and talk. Say anything. Like, what does it matter? Who cares? Who does it hurt? Like, what? Don't listen. Go about your day. I don't understand. Keep your microphone on. I'm like, ooh. Oh yeah, this was another point I had about why there should be more podcasts and not less. Because think about it like this, like, we're being selfish by saying who doesn't get to talk during this time period. But at the end of the day, historically, no one's going to care that we disagreed with each other. No one's going to care that so-and-so thought so-and-so, was acting this way. Or no one's going to care that, stupid stuff like, oh, we all thought that, BBLs were in fashion and this, that, and the third. They're just going to care about what the people who were there had to say about it. So it's like, even if the opinion we all disagree with because we're here or at this present day, it's not going to matter to like people 10,000 million years from now. I mean, I know I'm like kind of advancing it at that point, but even think about like in 5,000 years, so on and so forth. It's going to be like historically valuable to have as many opinions from people in our modern day as possible to give a varying data of what we were all thinking about and what we were all talking about during this time. So what does it matter that so-and-so had a podcast saying what and what, and we don't like that, so let's take the mics away. What are we even saying? Let's just take the mics away. Like, who are you? Why are we taking the mics away? Nah. What? Try to take my mic. What the hell? What are we talking about right now? There's no mic taking. Like, I feel as though it's going to be valuable regardless. It's going to be like, oh, okay, so someone in this phenotype at this time period during this day was thinking about this thing, regardless of your current modern day opinion. Who cares what you say today when in 5,000 years, what if I'm the only voice that they have on record left? What if it's just me? I'm talking, just me is all they have. Remember Lost? Remember Project whatever? What if the last voice record recordings during this time is because I had a podcast? Y'all not taking my mic. Like, what are we saying right now? And honestly, we have these like modern day discussions constantly about the school systems and like, oh, the kids are turning out dumb. I'm sorry, sweetheart. No. I'm sorry, I was about to cut up, but let me relax. Because in all honesty, oh yeah, and another thing too, it's like, I feel as though more podcasts would help people understand like things like the art of communication. Like if you're not able to, for example, talk to people in real life constantly, which a lot of people these days, real antisocial. Actually, no, not everybody though. People are actually kind of nice. Nah, people are kind of cool actually, to be fair. Like these days, people have been chiller. You know, they've been quite I always mess this word up. Communicative. Yeah, like they're fairly like willing to have a conversation. I think the like era of the frostiness of COVID has started to melt, and so like now people are like more like kind of like I kind of miss this. Hey guys, like, you know, like people are cooler these days. But at the same time, not everybody has gotten over that, you know. And it's like, what if a podcast could help them figure out how to talk well enough to make a public interaction? And you're over here saying take away the mics because they're dumb. They probably are. Let's make our own podcast and discuss how they're dumb. Which a lot of people do. That's the only reason a lot of people have podcasts, is just to debate somebody they disagree with. Me personally, I don't have time for that. I can't sit around and just debate people I disagree with all day. I guess I am kind of debating somebody I disagree with right now. No, that's the best podcast topic. Honestly, if you need a podcast, what do you not agree with? Like, just talk about that. But you know, another thing I was thinking about with the thing of podcasts, there's a lot of random stuff that people know about that sometimes is useful. So saying that we need less podcasts, it's like, it's the wrong message to be the most popular and loudest one. We should all stop saying that. Like really, truly. Somebody might have some key information and only 2 to 3 people are watching it right now. But this was needed. You don't know. You're just out here crushing dreams. You can't allow this. You gotta do what feels like you need to do, you know? And I'm willing to go down with this shit, you know? It's fine with me. If everyone says, you know what? Take her mic too. I'll go with it in hand. That's how they turn on you. You gotta decide. Do you want a podcast or not? But then you think of people like Fresh and Fit and how they've been terrorizing the internet. It's like, no, someone take it away. But it's like, even them, in historical context, whether we like it or not, they're gonna be talking about Fresh and Fit. Oh my God. I think about that when I think of Nikocado Avocado too. I think about that when I think of Nikocado Avocado, because him too, at the end of the day, when they talk about the obesity pandemic, he's gonna be case A. And you know what I think about him? I think he's a grade A narcissist. And he knew it all along that this was going to be historically valuable. And he played the long game. Got fat and encouraged millions of others. Oh my God. So that he can always be talked about when they bring up the obesity pandemic and the mukbang pandemic and there's a lot of pandemics that he's oh my God, he's going to be a part of the weight loss. No, this is killing me. But because I'm like, you see, like, even those extreme examples, it's like, historically though, isn't this who we're going to refer to, whether we like it or not? This is what we have for you, Your Honor. Oh my God. I'm like, what can we say? At the end of the day, this is the answer we have. And people are complaining about taking away the mics. But no, if we had more mics, maybe somebody would have drowned these people out. Maybe somebody with sense would have came along. And everyone would be like, oh my God, thank goodness this person had come. More mics means more chances of success as well as failure. Not the decrease of failure. It increases the chances of nonsense. Think about like the first couple videos that were posted on YouTube. Like, they were all so boring. Like, who's gonna watch that? It was like the guys who made YouTube in the office, and then, you know, random like maybe like nature videos. It wasn't until like, you know, slowly more and more videos started coming in that they really found a bang for their buck. it's like more podcasts will make us know who the real talent is, who's really saying what needs to be said. Not just hear more of nonsense. It'll be like the people who are really saying good stuff will start to get so popular, no one will really listen to the bad stuff. You gotta like give everyone a shot so we can get to where the good is at. Like, you know, at least that's why I don't like it when I hear it. I think that's what I've come to the conclusion of why I'm like, because at first I was like, haha, yeah, take the mics away. I'm like, take the mics away. But then my critical thought came in and I was like, no. I feel like that will decrease the chance of critical thought. Like, what if we let all little kids make a podcast? Like, wouldn't that help all of them learn how to like discuss their interests? I feel like that sounds like it would be a school project. Like, that sounds so simple. You know, like, just sit here and talk. Like, learn to have your own thoughts and figure out why you think it and in what context it's important and why it's not important and so on and so forth. Like, that sounds like a useful tool to have, whether you disagree with the person or not. AKA, let's run it back to Fresh and Fit. It's like, okay, at the end of the day though, they've sat there and figured out why they think the things they think and are willing enough to sit there and disagree with the world that unequivocally their stupid thoughts are true. And they've garnered enough attention while doing so to like garner this much like hatred, whether we like it or not. It's like, it's the same thing as love in a way. It's attention, you know? It's like, it's attention, whether we like it or not. So, I mean, I can try to take the mics, but the last thing I'm gonna say on my mic is for someone else to pick up a mic. Like, they take my mic, someone else say something. Please, Lord. No one's gonna say anything. Everyone's mic's just gonna be, we start taking away mics. It's a slippery road to be agreeing with. I know we're joking, but it's not a funny joke. We should be joking that, oh, you should make a podcast. Not, you shouldn't make a podcast. What? Just don't listen. I don't even be understanding this a lot of times. That's why I used to get like a little confused when I'd be like hearing people talk about cyberbullying. But now it's the cyber is a little bit worse, where I can hear the cyberbullying accusation. But back in the day, I used to be thinking to myself like, just turn off the internet, like just turn off the phone. Like, what does it matter? But no, that is has leaked so far into real life that it's whether you like it or not. But yeah, I guess this is a sign for someone to start a podcast, hopefully. And if you made it to the end of this, thank you for listening. And do all the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Bring more creatives. Let's us gather. Okay.